Every Thursday, we bring you a part of our missing series here on NewsNation, shedding light on missing persons cases from across the country that tend to not get a lot of media attention. This week, our case focuses on a decades-old mystery, 50 years old, almost, a long-time family who has gone without answers. Patty Otto vanished in the late 1970s. Her husband, at the time, told her daughters that their mom left. But 2 years ago, her daughter Suzanne found an image of a Jane Doe online, and she said it was like looking in a mirror. Here now is a closer look at Patty Otto's case and disappearance. For more than 40 years, Suzanne Timms believed her mother, Patty Otto, had left her family for another man in 1976 when she was just 3 years old. But she was haunted by a fight she'd seen between her parents the last night she ever saw her mother.
I was scared because I could hear upstairs there was crashing and sounds and yelling, and my sister's 5 and I'm 3, and I'm curious. So I crept up the stairs, and my mom and dad were having a physical and verbal fight, and my mom hit him in the face and my dad hit her back, and then he put his hands around her neck, pushed her up against the wall, and drug her out of my sight.
Her sister Natalie told her at the time her mom would come back, but her father, Ralph, said Patty was gone for good. He told family and police in Lewiston, Idaho, that his wife abandoned them. Police began an investigation. After a search of the house, Ralph claimed investigators were harassing him and complained about it to friends at a local bar.
Dad goes into his regular old bar that he's been drinking in for years, and he's telling them that he'd like to get rid of this Captain Ayler who's harassing him, and that the bartender had previously said, if you ever need to get rid of somebody, I know people because I have connections. He was just trying to be cool.
Ralph took him up on it, but that hitman turned out to be an undercover police officer. Ralph Otto was convicted of attempted murder and sentenced to prison, and died 5 years later. But on July 28, 1978, while Ralph was serving his time, a woman's body was discovered buried in the woods in Portland, Oregon. The description of the body was similar to Patty's. Police in Lewiston sent Patty's dental records for comparison. But the day before those records were being prepared to go out, another body was discovered in Oregon at Finley Creek. Lewiston police were told Patty wasn't a match. But could her body have been that of the Finley Creek Jane Doe? The Finley Creek Jane Doe's identity remains in question even today and is also the subject of several Facebook posts. Suzanne stumbled across one of those posts 2 years ago, and it changed her life.
And I run across a unidentified Jane Doe forensic image, and the image is such my face that it literally pulls me out of bed, and I'm like, why would someone draw me as an unidentified Jane Doe? And I read the details, and it describes a short Caucasian blonde female wearing red pants and a white blouse, found 2 years after my mother disappeared. And I'm like, this isn't my face. This is my mother's face.
Suzanne began searching for articles on the Finley Creek Jane Doe and made another shocking revelation.
So she saw in a newspaper article the name of one of the hunters who had found her, and she recognized the name as her husband's grandpa. So she said, I think my father-in-law was there when the body was found for Finley Creek Jane Doe. So within the week, he went out to the site to see if he could remember all of it. And he said, yeah, I went right to it. And it looks, there's more growth there, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
Suzanne believes the Finley Creek Jane Doe is her missing mother, Patty Otto, but she has no body. Oregon State Police closed the case in 1990, sending the remains of the Finley Creek Jane Doe to be cremated. A few remains were never found: her hands, an arm, and a pelvic bone. In the last 2 years, cadaver dogs have caught a scent near the gravesite, and Suzanne is hoping to find resources to sift through the woods for that missing DNA.
Nobody so far anywhere has been able to extract DNA from cremains.
We're just at this point where I'm begging somebody who has to have the information to be able to solve this case, because otherwise it leaves me with what? The hope that I think I found her? I think I'm not the only one who needs closure. Her parents are gone. My sister's gone. But I'm still here.
If you have any information that can help this young woman, Suzanne, locate and identify her mom, Patty Otto, the Lewiston, Idaho Police Department is the phone number you want to call, that number on your screen now. And right after today's show at the top of the hour, I'll be taking part in a live discussion. I invite you to be part of that conversation. A 30-minute live stream. Suzanne, Patty Otto's daughter, will be joining me live to talk more about the case, the evidence, and her own detective work and trying to find that closure that she so desperately needs. Join me at the top. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.